Hope you are having a great time, folks, and welcome to episode 7 of our journey into Fabledom. We are into year 7, day 2 of spring, and we have survived another winter handsomely. We have 34 days of food remaining, which is fantastic. Now, from game perspective, our developers have come up with new patches. Like last 3 days, they have made 3 patches. So things are improving rapidly. Some of the things which we have seen and has been improved upon is if we go to this overview menu and we go to workplaces, we can have these indicators, red, yellow, and green, which shows that how much of the capacity is kind of taken care of. So for example, in a stockpile, we don't have any worker there. So it's a red. If we have 1 or 2 workers out of the maximum capacity, then it's yellow. And if we are working at full capacity, then it's green. That's a good indicator here because we can clearly see which things are working, which things are not. It's really easy to set people up as well. For example, here, we don't have any unemployed worker. Otherwise, I would have placed someone in the town shop for sure. The developers have also updated few things around hunger. As we have seen in the last episode, after the winters, despite of having some extra food, some of our fablings, they died. And I think the developers have kind of fixed that kind of a thing up to a certain extent. So we'll see how it goes in this winter, because it's exactly the same situation where we have excess of food and we have just come out of the winter. So let's see how it goes. From our town side, this stone camp is kind of done. We have extracted whatever we can. So we can remove these workers and destroy this stone camp. No point having it here. Another thing would be this coal production. We are not able to proactively react to the needs of coal. And throughout the winters, we see those red icons kind of hovering over our buildings. So maybe we can place another coal maker just to see what happens there. Really want to meet the needs there. Don't want to be reacting all the time. And we can place some of the best roads. Looking at our storage, another update on the storage. For the stockpile, now the total capacity has been increased to 375 from 300. So that's another update and a good one. And if we go to the stockpile, we see this yellow orangish icon over here in front of our worker. What it shows is kind of a representation of how far this person's home is from the workplace. So Jane is showing yellow orange, which means she is not so close to the workplace. And if we go to her home location, so this is where she lives. And similarly, if we go for this pigsty, this worker Tony Merrick, select home, and Tony lives here. So just by looking at that data, it's very easy to see that we should move Tony around here in this stockpile, and we should move Jane to that area because it would be easier for Jane to work here. So let's do that. So we can remove the peasant, and if we add, now the game has a smarts where it can bring in the closest living fabling to that work area. So that's fantastic. And let's add our Mr. Roger Bonetti over here. And Joanne. Okay, these are the guys who have been freed up from that stone camp, and they probably live closer to this stockpile. So that's good. Another update is this stone quarry. Now it carries much more stone than before. It's 1000 now. So that size has been increased. It's really awesome to see that as we are playing through the game, we are seeing the developers working really hard and getting everything through. I joined their Discord and it seems they're a 2-man team actually, which is very, very impressive. Very impressive. The amount of detailing, and there's absolutely no bugs kind of a situation. I don't know how they have achieved that with just 2 developers. Really commendable. So we have placed another farm over here in the last episode, and I'm thinking that it would be good to have one of the granaries around here. So this granary is probably not doing much in this area. So we can remove the worker and destroy this granary, and we can move it here or construct a new one here. The movement of building is still not there, still not implemented, and hopefully it will come as and when the game grows. So having something here would be good. And maybe once we have the granary, we can have the bakery over here. We can welcome 2 more visitors. Fantastic. So our next milestone is to become a small city with 110 population. So we are working towards it. We have how many vacancies? We can have 2 more peasants and 2 more commoners. So for commoners, we are constructing new townhouses around here. And for peasants, maybe we can add 1 more homestead right about this area. Yeah, something like this. Build, and we can have a road. Come on. Come on, come on. Yeah, cool. From the world map perspective, we are courting Agnes and we are friends with Giovanni. So maybe we can improve our relation by sending another 50 coin gift. Let's send the messenger and see what happens. Let's also keep upgrading our roads. Yeah, let's kind of remove this road altogether and build a cobblestone one around here. Similarly, anything which is connecting to this side of the farm will need to be upgraded. So we can remove these roads. Oh, not all of it. Just the roads, please. Yep. And these here. And they can be replaced or upgraded actually. That one and this one will go till here, then connect here. Cool, cool. 2 more visitors. Only 3 more remaining to reach our small city milestone. The game has not given us any objective as of yet. So let's see how it goes once we reach our small city milestone. The message has been delivered to Giovanni. And our relationship is really good. We are friends. We can court Giovanni as well, but I think we'll not do that right now. We are courting Agnes. Yeah, we have done our first date. One of the things that is putting a lot of pressure on our storage are this wood count. I think we are producing a bit too much. So I'm thinking that we can reduce some of the people from here, or maybe we can remove them altogether. Yeah, let's close this building and see how it goes. If the number of wood reduces to like 200 something, then it means that we are not producing as many as we are consuming, and then we can enable this building again. The challenge is these stockpiles, they have a running money cost, upkeep cost, and I really don't want to pay too much around it. In granary as well, we can now have 2 workers, which is again as part of the patch. So let's do that. This one, and there's 1 more granary which we have here. This one, let's add. Looking at the overview menu, let's see which places require workers. Stockpile, we are not putting any worker into it. Town shop, we definitely need someone. Let's add. The coal maker, yeah, let's add as well. It's showing the distance here as well. This is good. So from here we can at least remove and add people based on this indicator. Ah, that's a good thing. Yeah, I didn't think about that previously. Nice. Maybe we can do that. Yeah. In the meantime, we have 2 more visitors. 2 more commoners. We have 780 coins. We can buy another territory if we want. So looking at the territories, so now I'm thinking it could be either this one or this one. So this one is going more south, and I'm not sure what benefit we'll get by adding more territory around here. This one can be more central, like we can have some houses, we can have some more production, and some of the areas around here can be taken care of. Just thinking out loud here. Maybe let's go with this one to start with. Yep, and we'll see. Another world event. We have beggars who are looking for food, and if we help them, we get 5 nobility. Let's help. Our happiness is 75, which is fantastic. And the nobility is 75. We have not been able to use nobility, but I think that's a part of future development. So this condo has been constructed. Very nice. Let's assign the workers at full capacity. The town shop should have a worker. Absolutely. Any other town shop here? No. This one. This already has a worker. Very nice. Okay, so now we have an option to construct another condo. But maybe let's wait for this small city milestone, and then maybe we'll unlock some other building. Let's see. Let's not rush. We have enough vacancies to reach that milestone for now. We can have 10 more commoners actually. So that's fantastic. This granary is up and running. Let's assign 2 people here. They seem to be pretty far off. Okay, if we go to this place and workers. So the granary is not coming up. Oh, because we still have 1 person. Okay. Now if we sort by this one. So these guys can be there. Farmer, farmer, farmer. Let's add these guys actually. Yeah. And we'll see what to do with the farming situation. So the farm. Only 1 worker is there. Unemployed workers are 0. That could be because we have used... Oh, we have reached the milestone. In the meantime, a new population milestone has been reached. Well done. We can now call ourselves a small city. Going forward, your family will expect recurring payment of 120 coins to family fund. So we have received 300 coins, and now we can have stone walls. Can be transformed into towers or gates. Mount ranged units for more range and protection. And there are quite a few things like embassy, marketplace, sheep farm, and something else which I can't read. So they will be available at a later point in time. Okay, so no other building which has been activated. Okay, just the stone wall. So we can put a wall around our town, our small city. It will cost us 5 stone bricks. Oh wow, that's pretty costly. So for that, if we go for this wall, okay, it has to be in our own territory. So we can start placing something like around the water line, something like this. Yeah. And that's what it's costing us, coin as well as stone brick, both. This would take like forever to build. So instead of that, we can protect what we have. Something like this. Now we'll have to go full-fledged, isn't it? Yeah, and then we can't construct over these farm areas, so we'll have to expand and move, which is fine. Just that we'll need a lot of workers on stone now. The next milestone is city in 150 population. So now we can welcome 3 visitors at the time. That is good. And I think, folks, we have reached a point in this game where we have unlocked all the available features which are available as of yet in this early access. So if we go to basics, yeah, this feature is unlocked. These are unlocked as well. Resource production. So yeah, we have placed almost anything and everything which has been unlocked. We have seen how it works. So yeah, I'm thinking that probably we can end our series at this point in time. The first impressions of this game are fantastic. The game is relaxing. Music is superb. The gameplay is so easy on the eyes, and graphics, oh my god, they are fantastic. But do share your thoughts as well, folks. Do let me know what you think of this game. And by the way, a wholehearted thanks for all the love you have showered on the series through your views, likes, subscribes, and comments. It keeps the newbie content creators like me motivated and aspiring for more. And a special thanks to Kevin. Thanks, mate, for consistent feedback. We will continue our journey into Fabledom as the game releases further features. But I will make sure to keep connected with you guys through new games and new series. So till we meet next, keep safe and game on, folks.